So good afternoon, everyone. Joshua. Okay. So are you able to see the
Good
screen?
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Any doubts is there last week question paper, ma? Any question answer? If you don't, you can ask me. You can explain. Last week, what you wrote answers like Saturday exam, MCQs test and even theory question paper also, weekly test question paper also. So whatever doubts will be there, you can ask. Please give reply. No doubts means I'll go for the next topic.
Sir, you
Any
can
doubts is there?
discuss the answers for the question paper, sir. Evening test.
Evening
Discovery
test.
test.
Okay, Akash. I will show now.
Happy afternoon, sir.
Yes, happy afternoon, all are fine. Just wait.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last week date is 10th. Okay. So you can check it the questions. Now I'm showing the question paper. So each question if you need, I can explain. So what do you understand the dipole moment? Give SI units. You know dipole moment. What you can write down? Mu equal to charge and distance. Polarity of bonds. Listen here given. The dipole moment nothing but charge and distance. Charge and distance is given. Negative charge is given and distance also. Interrelation. The denoted symbol is mu. See, dipole moment is represented by mu symbol. Mu also can say. So charge and distance. Charge is represented Q. Distance is represented R. Q and R is given. So what is the units also given? Coulomb meter second item. Cm nothing but C nothing but coulomb. M nothing but meter. So you can give an example also. The given HF is given. So how it was the representation is there, and what is the symbol also? How we can represent? So this is given symbolized by cross arrow mark. Kind of that, sir. Okay, na? Yes. Can you see the next question? Define the octet rule. Write its significance and limitations. Sir. Yes. So what is the octet rule? Listen here. Octet rule nothing but. So here, this one explained by Louis Koshel is given. According to this rule, atoms can combine either by transfer of valence electrons to form, otherwise sharing of electrons also can take either transfer or sharing in order to attain nearest noble gas configuration by having an octet in their valency shell. So maintain their valency 8 electrons. So those conditions maybe transfer of electrons will be there, otherwise sharing of electrons also there. So they given. So what is the limitations? It is the rule of failure to explain the shape and stability of molecule. So based on the inert nature of noble gases also. Noble gases like xenon, krypton also forms compound. But they given except noble gases, remaining elements showing octet sorry, only noble gas elements showing octet configuration, remaining elements does not show. So those condition elements the gain electrons are lose electrons. Those conditions form octet configuration. But some noble gas elements also it was showing like it showing like octet configuration and form chemical compounds also it given. So these all examples you can write down. So odd number of electrons or superoctet, like those things you can check it. Next one. Explain the formation of H2 molecule on the basis of valence bond theory. So on the basis of valence bond theory. So on the basis of valence bond theory condition, you know, valence bond theory, what is its explanation? So they given assume that two atoms you can take. One atom is given hydrogen Ha is given, another atom is given Hb is given, and with the two nucleus is given like Na and Nb. So atom A is Na, atom B is Nb is given, and electrons also Ea and Eb is given. So there, how it was formation of hydrogen molecule they given. So what will happen? So where it will be form attractive forces and repulsive forces also can check it. So attractive forces arise between nucleus of an atom and its own electron is given. And next one is nucleus of one atom and electron of another atom. There will be attractive forces will be arise between two electrons will be there and one atom and electron also given. Repulsive forces will be there arise between two electrons of two atoms, a nuclei of two atoms. So between repulsion will be there. Those things you can expect, you can represent the diagram also possibility there. Same question we asked in last week also. Before week also we asked. Okay, na? Yeah. Next question. Draw the Lewis dot structure of CO and HCN. CO and HCN is given. You can draw the structure. So here CO and HCN is there. So you can calculate the formulas will be there. Like calculating the writing the Lewis dot structure, we have formula. So T, V, S, U. T nothing but total number of electrons. Okay, na? V nothing but valence electrons will be there. T nothing but total number of electrons will be there. V nothing but valence electrons will be there. S nothing but shade pair of electrons will be there. U nothing but unshaded electrons also there. So you can follow those formula. You can write down. While writing total number of electron condition, okay, na? Except hydrogen, remaining every element containing 8 electrons will be there. So CO condition, total number of electrons, you can take 8 plus 8, but it is given R symbol is given instead of T, they given R. That is wrong. You can take T is better to understand. Here also can take T. So T nothing but total number of electrons will be there. CO carbon 8, oxygen also 8 is given. Next nothing but you can take V. V nothing but valence electrons will be there. So here carbon valence electrons will be there 4, oxygen 8. So 4 plus 6, 10 electrons will be there. Next you can calculate S. So T minus V. So T is 16, V nothing but 10. 10 minus 16, total you can get 8, sorry, 6 you can get. 16 minus 10 is 6 you can get. Next you can calculate U. S minus, V minus S. 10 minus 6 you can get 4. So here 6 electrons participating in bond, remaining 4 electrons will be non-bonding, nothing but lone pair of electrons will be there. That only they give. So total 6 electrons will be participating in bond is there, remaining 4 electrons showing non-bonding. Like that you can represent for the HCN also. Any molecule, I given HCl, HCN is given. Sometimes they will give ozone, sometimes they will give NO3 minus, sometimes they will give CO3 minus 2, whatever compound. You can follow same method. Explain the formation of chemical bond. So you can write or define the chemical bond. What are the conditions will be there? It will be easy one. Next, write the favorable factors for the formation of ionic bond. So define the ionic bond. What are the conditions required? What is the ionic bond? And you can say that about. So listen here. So define the write the favorable factors of formation of ionic bond. Formation of ionic bond, you can check it. Okay, na? So define the ionic bond. Already you people know what is the ionic bond. So ionic bond condition, transfer of electrons. Transfer of electrons you can take. Okay, na? Yes. What is the conditions will be there? What is the factors? What is the factors you can check it. So here main you can see the factors of ionic bond. So what is the conditions will be there? So look at here. So low ionization enthalpy required, and high electron enthalpy required and high lattice energy required. Okay, na? It's given. An ionic bond is formed by transfer of one or more electrons. Transfer of one or more electrons will be there. Okay, na? Next one is the formation of ionic compound depends upon the. So how it was formation? What is required for formation of ionic bond? Required one metal and another non-metal. So one metal nothing but will be loss of electrons, non-metal nothing but gain of electrons. So it required one metal and non-metal. So bond formation also depends upon the lattice energy also given. Bond formation is given, lattice energy also given. Yes, those things you can. Next one, they given discuss the shape of the following molecules using the VSEPR theory. So valence shell, electron pair repulsion. So with the help of valence shell, electron pair repulsion, you can discuss the what is shape of the molecule. So the given some molecule is given, you can represent what is the molecule. So how many bond pairs will be there, how many lone pairs will be there, those things. So look at here they given. So BeCl2 condition. So that central atom is given, beryllium is there. So it containing two lone pair of electrons will be there and two bond pairs also there. Those things only they presented. Even BCl3 also. So there will be no lone pair of electrons. All three will be bond pairs will be given. All three will be bond pairs also given. Even SiCl4. So here Si is central atom. Here there will be no lone pair of electrons will be there. Tetrahedral geometry. Even ASFI, there are also no lone pair of electrons like that. So all examples given. Maximum every compound having, yes, maximum will be no lone pair of electrons will be there. Only few things, H2S containing one lone pair of electrons will be there. Even pH3 also containing one lone pair of electrons. So can represent it how many lone pairs, how many bond pairs. Just you can draw the structures. I can say that is the shape of the molecule. Next one is define the hydrogen bond. Already you people know hydrogen bond concept. Already this question we asked last time also. So look at here hydrogen bond condition. Define the hydrogen bonding will be given and you can write the conditions will be there. So hydrogen bond defined is given. Attractive forces acting between the hydrogen attached to the electronegative atom. So which is having more electronegative atom, that is fluorine, nitrogen, oxygen. There will be attractive forces will be there between the hydrogen and more electronegative elements. So they given and what is the types? One is intramolecular hydrogen bonding is given. Next one is intramolecular hydrogen bonding also given. Those things you can explain. And describe the PCl5 molecule and CH2 C2H2 compound and C2H4 compound also. Help of hybridization concept. Draw the diagrams also. So here many diagrams will be there. You people can draw any one diagram is enough. Okay, na? Yeah. Easy only. So PCl5 condition. So ground state, what is electronic configuration and excited state, and what is the hybridization? How it was there, you can explain. Okay, na? That's all. This is the question paper. So any doubts will be there, student? Akash? Clear? Yes. So now listen. So I'll go for the topic. So today's topic, very important topic and easy topic. You can go for the today's class. According to today's class, we'll discuss about liquid state. Until last class we discussed only gaseous state will be there. Now today's class will discuss about liquid state. So here liquid state condition. Already you know types of state. What will be the physical like liquid state is there, gaseous state will be there, solid state is there. So gaseous state will be discussed. The types of gas laws, gas laws theory will be discussed, and what is the types of velocity we discussed. So those things we discussed already. We explained many things based on the gaseous state. So today's class we're discussing about liquid state. Solid state I'm not discussing in this chapter. Solid state is to be separate on chapter in class 12th first chapter. Class 12th first chapter. In second year time we'll discuss. Okay, na? Yes. Next one. Listen here. The liquid molecules are relatively close together. The liquid molecules are relatively close together. The intermolecular force of attraction in case of liquids are much larger than in gases. So intermolecular attraction will be more in liquids comparing with gaseous condition. Comparing with solid is lesser. So unlike gases, liquids have definite volume, although no definite shape. Similarity with gases. So here there will be definite volume will be there, but no definite shape. The molecules are in constant and random motion. Next one is the average kinetic energy of molecules in a given sample is proportional to the absolute temperature. Okay, yes. Liquids have important properties. Let's study what properties we have. So we have only three properties. One is vapor pressure, surface tension, and next one is you can see the viscosity is given. Surface tension, viscosity. Only these three topics will be there. Again, listen. Liquid state. The liquid molecules are relatively close together. Relatively close together will be given. The intermolecular force of attraction in case of the liquid are much greater than larger than gaseous molecule. Unlike gases and liquids have definite volume and although no definite shape. Similarity with gases. The molecules are in constant random motion is given. So the average kinetic energy of molecules in a given sample is proportional to absolute temperature. The average kinetic energy of molecule in a given sample is proportional to the absolute temperature. Absolute temperature. Next topic, you can check it. So what are the important properties we have? The properties one is given vapor pressure, surface tension. Next one is viscosity will be there. So vapor pressure condition, very important topic. And same topic we are discussing in class 12, second chapter. First chapter is solid state. Second chapter is given solution chapter. So liquid, this one only. Listen here. What is the vapor pressure? The pressure exerted by vapors when there is an equilibrium state between the liquid phase and the vapor phase. Liquid phase and vapor phase is called vapor pressure. Is called vapor pressure. For understanding, I will draw the one diagram. You can listen carefully. Okay now? Yes. So for understanding this topic, you can take on diagram, on graph, you can check it. On graph, you can check it. I will give the clear picture about. Yes. So you can take one container, closed container. You can take this container. In this container, you can take liquid. Down we have liquid. Down we have liquid. Up we have vapors. So what is the definition? Check it. The pressure is exerted by the vapors when there is an equilibrium between the liquid phase and vapor phase. So liquid phase and vapor phase between there will be equilibrium start. Equilibrium there between liquid phase and vapor phase is called equilibrium. It's called equilibrium of vapor pressure. Equilibrium of vapor pressure is given. Okay, na? Yes. Otherwise, you can say saturated vapor pressure also can say. So relation between vapor pressure and next one is liquid phase. Vapor phase and liquid phase. Between what is it? The pressure is exerted by the vapors when there is an equilibrium. So both also being in equilibrium state. Next topic, you can check it. The points. Free vaporization throughout the liquid is called boiling. Free vaporization throughout the liquid is called boiling. At 1 atmosphere, pressure. Boiling temperature is called normal boiling point. 1 bar pressure, it is called standard boiling point of the liquid. Standard boiling point of the liquid is slightly less than the normal boiling point, since 1 bar is less than 1 atm. That's why. Okay, now listen carefully. Standard boiling point of liquid. What is the meaning of standard boiling point of liquid? Pressure is given 1 bar. Pressure is given 1 bar. That is called standard boiling point of liquid. Is slightly less than that normal boiling point. What is the normal boiling point? You can take 1 atm pressure. So boiling temperature is called normal boiling point. So what I'm saying here, standard boiling point is slightly less than the normal boiling point. Yes. Next one is at a high altitude, altitude, as the atmospheric pressure is less, the liquids boil at a low temperature while going mountains. Those conditions, so there will be atmospheric pressure will be less. Then liquids will be boiled at a low temperature. At low temperature condition, this will be happen. Next one, in closed vessel condition, closed vessel, a liquid on heating does not boil, but its vapor pressure is increases. Vapor pressure is increases, and at critical temperature, density of liquid and density of vapor is going to be equal. Density of vapor and density of liquid, yes, going to equal. Now listen about surface tension. So is the force acting along the surface of the liquid at right angle of to any line of 1 unit length. Second listen, the force of acting along the surface of liquid at a right angle to any line of unit length. The energy is required to increase the surface area of the liquid is called surface energy. The energy is required to increase the surface area of the liquid by 1 unit is called surface energy. Surface tension is numerically and dimensionally equal to surface energy. So units for the surface tension is given kg per second square is given, and SI units also given, Newton meter inverse is given. So the liquid has lowest energy when the surface of area is minimum. Hence the liquid droplets exist in spherical space. Exist in spherical shape is given. Surface tension decreases with increases the temperature. So based on the temperature, because of here is given surface tension will be decreases with increasing the temperature, because increases in kinetic energy due to increases in kinetic energy of molecule and decreases in intermolecular forces. Okay, na? Yes. Again, I will repeat about surface tension. So it is the force acting along the surface of the liquid at right angle to any liter of 1 unit length. So the energy is required to increase the surface area of the liquid by 1 unit area is called surface energy. So surface tension is numerically and dimensionally equal to surface energy. So units for surface tension is given kg per second square is given. The liquid has lowest energy when the surface area is minimum. The liquid has lowest energy, the surface area is minimum is given. Next last topic is viscosity is given. Strong intermolecular forces. Strong intermolecular forces between the molecules of successive layers of together. Holding together is given. Again, listen. Strong intermolecular forces. Strong intermolecular forces between the molecules of liquid holding. You can check it here. Again, listen. Can you check it the definition, Amma? Strong intermolecular forces between the molecules of successive layers. Molecules of successive layers of liquid holding. Liquid holding. You can check it. Them together show liquid holding. Them together show resistance to the flow and create frictions between the layers of fluid. So try to understand, Amma. There will be strong intermolecular forces between the molecules of successive layers. So layer to layer between there will be gap is there. Otherwise, there will be friction will be happened. That only the saying. Strong intermolecular forces between the molecules of successive layer. So one layer and another layer, there will be intermolecular forces will be there between the molecules. So then the flow and create friction between the layers of fluid. So then the fluid will be moving between the layers. There will be friction should be happened. So the measure of this resistance to the flow of liquid is called viscosity. Okay, yes. The same things will be discussed in physics also. Yes. Listen here. The regular gradation of velocity for layers in passing from one layer to the next layer is called laminar flow is given. The force is required to maintain the flow of layers is proportional to the area of contact and velocity gradient is given. So their force is required to maintain the flow of layers is proportional to area. But F is directly proportional to area is given. So viscosity coefficient is defined as the forces when velocity gradient and area of contact each is unity. So SI units also given. Pascal also can take. Viscosity will be increases, liquid flow will be slow. So when viscosity will be increases, the flow of liquids will be very slow. Yes. Hydrogen bond and water walls and van der Waals forces causes high viscosity. So even hydrogen bonding and van der Waals forces also causes by high velocity, high viscosity also given. Glass is an extremely viscous liquid and properties is resimple solids will be given. Properties is given, resimple solids also given. So again I will repeat about viscosity. Strong intermolecular forces between the molecules of a successive layer of the liquids holding them together. Okay, yes, there will be friction between the layers also given. Layers also given. So those things you can study. So today I discussed about viscosity, surface tension, vapor pressure. So I request to everyone these three topics: vapor pressure, next viscosity, surface tension. You can write down like class notes. You can write down class notes. It is given. F is directly proportional to, so area is given. F is directly proportional to area is given. Then F is direct proportional area into du by dt, where du by dt you can say velocity gradient is given. So the change in velocity with distance. Okay, na? You can remove the proportionality. They taking constant. That you can say yes. So yeah, this is here. It I can say. So this one is constant. Constant is given. It's called coefficient of viscosity is given. So viscosity coefficient is the forces, and the viscosity gradient is unity, and the area of the contact is unity area. So this is measured of viscosity. So what is the units also given? How much will be there? So viscosity of liquids decreases, temperatures raises, because at a high temperature condition, the molecules have high kinetic energy and can overcome the intermolecular forces to slip past one another between the layers. So, so when you increase the temperature, the flow of the molecules will be very speed also, they say. Based on the temperature. Greater the viscosity, then more flow of liquid is given. Hydrogen bond and van der Waals bond forces are strong enough to causes the high viscosity also given. High viscosity also given. That's all. So now we'll discuss about question and answer, in just question and answer. Check it, any questions will be explained. Yes. Question number 5.5. Gaseous possess characteristic critical temperature which depends upon the magnitude of intermolecular forces between the gas particles. The critical temperature of ammonia and carbon dioxide is given. So which of these gases will be liquefied first when you start cooling from 500 kelvins to their critical temperature? So ammonia will be the liquefied first because of its critical temperature will be reached first, and liquefaction of CO2 will be required more cooling. Required more cooling also you can take out of this ammonia and yes. So ammonia having more liquefaction. That only they say. CO2 will be less comparing with ammonia. Okay. So same thing, whatever I told. So once again, this is another material. Amma. Once again, recall. Please listen carefully again. Liquid state condition, we have three subtopics will be there. That is vapor pressure, then surface tension, then viscosity is given. Viscosity also you can check it. So vapor pressure condition, the pressure is exerted by the vapor when there is an equilibrium state between the liquid phase and vapor phase. It's called equilibrium vapor pressure is given. So free vaporization throughout the liquid is called boiling. At 1 atmosphere pressure, boiling temperature is called normal boiling temperature, normal boiling point at 1 atmosphere pressure condition. The standard boiling point of liquid is slightly less than that normal boiling point. Since 1 bar is less than that 1 atm. So normal boiling point of water is given. Yes. Since 1 bar is less than that 1 atm is given. For example, normal boiling point of water is given 373 kelvins, and standard boiling point of water is given 372.6, like that. You can tell. Next one they given, mercury has almost to be no vapor pressure. Why? So atomic force of mercury is given stronger metallic in bond. Therefore, mercury is almost to be non-volatile compound. Mercury is almost to be non-volatile compound. Next point, surface tension condition. The force acting along the surface of the liquid. 1 minute, some disments coming. The force acting along the surface of the liquid at right angles to any line of 1 unit length. So energy is required to increase the surface area of the liquid by 1 atm unit is called surface tension. Surface energy is called surface energy also given. What is the definition of surface tension? Then what is the conditions also they given. So see, it can fall. Next one about viscosity. Viscosity nothing but they given. Strong intermolecular forces will be there between the molecules of successive layers will be given. There will be flow and criteria will be between the layers will be given. So the measure of this liquids, yes, that one thing. So now I'll ask question, Sama, based on today's topic.